back on 2015, I was preparing to attend the CHIPS Global Conference in Washington, D.C. And at that time, on a lot of these panels, there was discussion about what more we could be doing. But I didn't feel like I was making a personal difference by speaking. So I thought about a way that I could use the opportunity to speak, not just to talk about issues, but to make impact. At that time, I was thinking about the opportunities that I was able to give junior lawyers by going through transcripts or orders to find ways in which the judge that I was before had encouraged junior lawyers to argue. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if we had a website repository for all of these types of orders so that young lawyers, junior lawyers, practitioners, clients could find out whether the judge encouraged junior lawyers to argue so that they could give those junior lawyers those opportunities. So for a number of years, we collected those orders. We actually worked with judges to create orders. And at some point, I was approached by the PTAB who wanted to do the very same thing. I was very excited about that. It's now turned into what is the LEAP program. And I will say that the PTAB judges went a step further. In addition to establishing the program, they created a lot of content, a lot of training, a lot of mock arguments to support the junior lawyers. So the program has been a fantastic success. The only thing that it could make it more successful is more participation.
So on a typical PTAB trial team, the lead counsel is involved in larger strategic matters, but the day-to-day working attorney, typically an associate, is really the one who knows where all of the facts are in the record, who participates in much of the drafting of the papers and really knows the details of the case better than anyone else on the team. And so instead of having that person train the lead counsel on the specific facts, the LEAP program kind of turns that on its head and trains the more junior person on the argument style and mechanics, and giving them that opportunity to really present to the board by the best person to do that, because they are the ones who know the records the best.
Having that first experience, I learned a lot in the prep sessions, both working closely with Erica and the partners at Finnegan, but also my client, and sort of what things were important to them and how to convey those messages effectively. And then sort of tie all of that into what works for me as an oral advocate as well. And so, the more you do anything, the more comfortable you feel, and the more developed your strategies can become.
At this point, I've seen a number of LEAP attorneys perform in live hearings. And to me, in each situation, the LEAP attorney excelled. They have really been exceptional. They meet this opportunity with clear preparation and confidence. And I hope in part that confidence is due to the fact that they know that we want them there.